On her electric college career, where she broke the all-time NCAA scoring record for men or women, while leading Iowa to the 2 Final Four appearances. Clark has brought a new level of attention to the WNBA since being drafted, but not all of the discourse surrounding her young career has been in good faith. It makes sense that people want to watch Clark on the biggest stage in women's basketball, but giving her a spot on this team without merit wouldn't have been fair to the other players who waited their turn and earned a spot through their play. Here's why Clark didn't deserve a spot on Team USA just yet. Taurasi is the only player who doesn't have a case to be on the team based on merit. She's also arguably the greatest American player of all time, has 5 gold medals to her name, and is something of the spiritual leader of the team at age 41. Everyone else on the roster fills a team need: Griner for size and defense, Thomas for her all-around game at the forward spot, Copper for her rim pressure and wing scoring, Gray for her playmaking, Ionescu her shooting, etc. There are no players as young as Clark on the team. The youngest players on the roster are Ionescu and Young, who are each 26 years old. Young was the number 1 pick in the 2019 WNBA draft out of Notre Dame, while Ionescu was the first pick in the 2020 draft out of Oregon. Clark is only 22 years old. As the number 1 pick in the 2024 draft, she has to wait her turn for a spot to open up on the roster. That will happen by the next Olympic Games in 2028, and even then she will still be among the youngest players on the team in all likelihood. FIBA play is typically more physical than the NBA/WNBA, and if there's one area of the game Clark struggles with right now, it's physicality. That's to be expected for a 22-year-old who still needs to add muscle to her frame. It will happen over time, but it hasn't happened yet. Once again, the United States hasn't lost a women's basketball game at the Olympics since 1992. The leaders of the program know how to put together a winning team, and their judgment shouldn't be questioned. It's awesome that more people are watching women's basketball because of Clark. She's a thrilling player, and is already a very good WNBA guard. But she's not one of the 12 best American players just yet at 22 years old. If you know anything about Clark, you know that getting cut from Team USA in high school was the start of her superstar explosion in the basketball world. We can't wait to see how she uses this